Hey, what's going on with my beautiful people today? I just did a whole long reading and the thing wasn't recording, but it's all good. I'm not going through a whole spiel, but what I will say is that I've been MIA. I had a minor surgical procedure. I'm doing okay. I'm just still trying to heal, but I wanted to come on here and talk to give you a reading, give you some content. So like I said, I'm not going through all because I'm already in I'm already in. So I'm just gonna keep the flow. But what is going on here is that but hold on, I have to do the call. All right. So my name is Trinity, and welcome to All About the Healing. Bam! And there it is. All right. So what it is that majority of the collective is disconnected in some type of way here. Is disconnected in ways that they never been disconnected before. Okay. The collective that I'm talking to, people, places, and things, you've cut off. You can cut off. It don't worry you to cut off nobody. You can move on. You've done that. You've had continuous success with doing that, but where you are now it's a different place. We've had the equinox, we had the full moons, we've had a couple of full moons, a couple of new moons. We're getting ready to have a full moon coming up. It's this eclipse, and now we in retrograde. So with all of that is all of that energy at the beginning of the new year, which is a very powerful that's very powerful in itself, plus all of the negative energy being projected and sent out. You got all of that going on, okay, which is making I'm not gonna say all the collective. If this resonate, that's fine. I'm speaking to some of you, okay, who is actually feeling different. You're feeling out of place, out of sort. You're feeling like you're not in your skin. You're not yourself in some type of way. And you're writing it off as, this is an attack. However, let's talk about it, okay? Like I said, let me just go in with the flow because I've already said all of this, and I'm just trying to get back into the energy where spirit was at. And so basically the analogy that spirit gave me was that some of you, the collective, it's like you're out there naked. You have no clothes on for all to see. But the thing is, it's not that you're naked, because you don't have a problem being naked. You don't have a problem being transparent and showing people who you are, being true to who you are, standing in your power and your truth, and allowing all to see. That's why you are a target, because you don't care about people seeing you vulnerable. You don't care about nobody seeing you naked and seeing who you are. You don't care about that, right? You're going to be true and authentic to who you are, which is nakedness, right? So with that, that's not the problem, and that's not the issue. The problem here is that you're out there, you're naked, but you keep trying to find your clothes. And what your clothes symbolize is familiar. Your clothes symbolizes your comfort zone. Your clothes make you comfortable. Your clothes is your skin, your cover. right? It makes you comfortable, and it allows you to cover up those parts of you that is so vulnerable that other people will take advantage of you. Your clothes keeps you covered, helps you be able to do that. But when you are naked, totally naked for all to see, people can take advantage of you, and people can see your vulnerability, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All types of people will be able to see it. You have nothing to hide it. You have nothing to cover it. But what God is saying, you don't need nobody. You don't need clothes to cover. They got you. In this season, God has you out there for all to see, and you feel naked, you feel vulnerable, you feel like, out of sorts. Is, you still gifted, talented, got all your abilities, you still doing your thing. You still got your money, you still, everything is still intact. Matter of fact, it's growing, right? But you just still feel not like yourself and just out of sorts, and it just feels so different. It just feels like not yourself. You're loving, you're kind. You always want to be out there to help people. You always want to give somebody a encouraging word. You want to just be, but you find yourself not even want to be bothered with your family or your friends. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to be bothered with nobody. You want to just, you feel disconnected. You feel disconnected from people, places, and things that are your lifeline. Your friends, that's your true friends, your children. You're having a hard time connecting with people, places, and things that is good to you. You've already pushed those people out. You've already ignored those people that don't resonate with you. You already cut the cords and removed them. You're having a hard time reconnecting or connecting. You feel disconnected from not only people, places, and things, but the world. You feel disconnected from everything and everybody. I'm talking to you. You feel vulnerable. You feel, like I said, just not. You're trying to find your way. You're trying to get back connected and trying to find your clothes. And, you just, if I could just find my clothes and get back into my skin and get back into, then I feel better. But this is not coming from the opponent. This is coming from God. What you feel right now, God said that you're covered. You don't need no clothes. I got you. I need you to find your way through this process. I need you to find yourself. I need you to get through, but because what's to come, you're going to find yourself in the same situation. Because what's to come, it's going to be as if all eyes are going to be on you. You're not going to have no clothes on. People going to be able to see. I'm talking about the opponent. And you're going to have to be able to stand your ground. You're going to have to be able to be true to who you are no matter what they see. Stand your ground. You're going to have faith that God got you. And you're going to have to do that according to whatever is to come. Because not only is all eyes going to be on you, the opponent, but all eyes are going to be on you within your own family, because you are going to be the chosen one, the one that everybody's going to look towards as to what to do, how to be, and how to feel. So you're training now. God took your clothes, your comfort zone, and you're naked. And this is something that you have not experienced before. But God is training you for what's to come. You got to get yourself through this. This is training. You're protected. Nobody will be able to come in and mess with you unless God allows it. And the only way God will allow it is if it is part of your training, as usual. So for those of you that's finding yourself emotionally just vulnerable, just going through all of these emotions and just going through, or physically going through all of these physical issues, and you just feel out of sorts, you can't think things through, you can't find a solution, you just going through, understand that this is your training for what's to come. God is training you. And what I was saying is that God is training you for your mantle. Because as things happen, as what's to come, I believe that is when that mantle will be placed on you, when the events of what's to come is to happen. You would need power. You would need superpower. You will need that mantle to survive as a chosen one, because the people, places, and things, they know you are a chosen one. And at this time, as what's to come, they will have control in some type of way. They will have control. You will have to outwit them. You will have to use whatever means to survive what's to come. And God is getting you ready and training you, because your faith, level to level, faith to faith, your faith depends on your success in this situation. But you have to understand, you have to always know, and I had to tell myself this today, the battle has already been won. The battle has already been won. You already won the battle. This is a formality. But God has to keep, this is a training. You are being trained. You're being watched. You're being, this is a part of your anointing. See, because, and so for some of you saying, we still train, yeah, you training. I've already struggled, I've already hurt, yes. You already did those things because you have been anointed, initiated as a true chosen one. And for those of you that keep talking about you a chosen one, it's not a chosen one. Being a chosen one is not a title. It's not a title. It's actually hard work, pain, suffering, hardship. Chosen ones go through a lot, and not just one time, continuously, because you have to continuously be tried, tested, and proven that you are still doing what's required to be the chosen one. So God is giving you this for you to understand, and God is placing it for those of you that's feeling what I have already said, for those of you that's wondering what's happening to you, those of you thinking that you're going insane. You're not going insane. Just because you have never felt this before. It has something to do with the planets and all of that, but it has everything to do with hold on. Uh, so it has everything to do with your faith. Remember what I was talking about, the faith. God is training you. God is placing you in situations. Some of you are on different levels. Those of you that's on this level, God is testing you in one way. For this level, God is testing you on this way. For this level, God is testing you on whatever level you on. It's according to your faith. Your faith will see you through. Your faith has to be tested, because what's to come, if God don't test your faith and make you test you, prove you, have you to go through, you are not going to make it. You are not going to make it. And God loves you too much to place you in a predicament to know what's to come and not equip you with the tools, equip you to test your faith, equip you to test your strength and your ability, to test you and make sure that you're ready for what's to come. This is not your opponent. Your opponent, they can't touch you right now. But what they can, when whatever is getting ready to come, they will have access to do that, because it's going to be in the physical realm. It's going to be something physical. It's not going to be spiritual. It's going to be something physical. And yes, that physical thing is going to try to tap into you spiritually. So it's going to be physical, but they're going to try to tap into you spiritually, because that is what they're used to. They used to tapping into you spiritually, but they can't do it now. So whatever's to come, they're going to try to come to you physically and try to access you spiritually that way, because they can't access you any other way right now. So whatever is to come, God is testing you to get you ready for that. Testing your strength and your will spiritually. Your physical body, your physical stuff, your physical issues. Some of you, God is tapping into you physically, your physical needs, stuff like that, to test your faith that way, because you on that level where physically God needs to test you physically for you to be able to outwit or outcome whatever the situation is that's coming. But though for the rest of you, God is tapping into you spiritually. You feel empty. You feel like, what is actually going on? And then the analogy is, you feel naked. You don't have no way to cover up those parts that you're trying. You don't have no way to cover up those parts that people, places, and things your opponent can see, just like everybody else, and try to attack you that way. But you don't have to worry about your opponent. God is saying, we got you. We placing you in this predicament where, what would you do? What would you do? How would you exist without your clothes and all to see? Will you still stand your ground? Will you still be who you are? Or will you change and fold to keep trying to find your clothes? Or would you just stand and show the world who you truly are? So it's an analogy, but it is true. So it's a test. It's a test. So what you gonna do? Those of you that feel this way, what are you gonna do? Are you going to keep looking for your old clothes, or are you getting ready to stand your ground? Nakedness all. Show the world who you truly are without any clothes. And allow God to grant you an outlet to go find or to go pick out a whole new wardrobe. New clothes, because your old clothes is not acceptable. Your old clothes, they worn out from all the abuse, all the black magic, all the dark magic, all of the gossip, and all your old clothes is just worn out. So at the end of the day, God is wanting to grant you new clothes. Want you to pick out your new wardrobe, your holy garb, your new wardrobe. Pick out your new robe. Now, what you gonna do? What colors you gonna pick? Are you gonna pick out a robe? Are you gonna pick out a pantsuit? Are you gonna pick out a blouse and some pants? Pick out some jeans and a top? What you gonna do? You gonna pick out a dress, sundress, some sandals? What you gonna do? But let me make it clear. Before you can even tap in to pick out a new wardrobe, you got to go through some things. You got to get through this process and stand your ground for all to see. All of your nakedness. That's what this is about. Because right now, you're hiding. Right now, it's not that you're hiding. Right now, you didn't understand. You didn't understand what you was going through. You didn't understand. Oh no. You didn't understand everything. So you didn't understand everything. So that's why you was disconnected from everybody. You wanted to disconnect from everybody. But now now that you know, it's some people you supposed to disconnect from and some people you not. You're going to have to show that person who you truly are. Nakedness all. And stand your ground and be who you are. Show the world. So, that's that. All right. Hit the comments. Let me know what you gonna pick out. Hit the emojis. Let a sister know you're still working with me. Thumbs up, thumbs down, just thumbs the channel. It helps the sister out. Share, subscribe. Not even gonna go there. Subscribe. In the description box, I have all my information there. Not doing any personal readings. We got PayPal, Cash App, Amazon if you want to sew into the channel. Hit the notification bell. Social media is in the description box. If you make sure you hit the notification bell so you can always know what's up with the channel. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing this way. And Trinity is